Joining us today is someone who's transforming how organizations think about cybersecurity. Gaurav Batra is the founder and CEO of CyberFrat, a community driven platform that blends education, advisory, and awareness to build real cyber resilience. With over 2 decades of experience and a network of 1 lakh plus professionals, Gaurav is on a mission to make cybersecurity more human, practical, and business focused. From gamified learning to CXO led insights, CyberFrat is setting new benchmarks, and we are excited to hear more about the journey behind it. His belief that people are the strongest links has reshaped how companies approach training and threat readiness. And in the AI first world, his vision stands at the intersection of technology, community, and purpose. Gaurav, welcome to ChatGTT.
So, same Komal, the pleasure is all mine.
So, I wanted to ask what sparked your journey into cybersecurity and how did the journey of CyberFrat start?
Okay, so I think it's a two-part. I will like to take it from to my cybersecurity journey. It goes back in 2002 when I started my B.Tech in computer science, and that time I just came across a movie called Swordfish.
Okay.
And there it was the first ever movie where I see that how a computer can actually change the world around you. There was a thief, there was a money, bank,
Evolution
and all
was
things there was
happening.
gone. And that has given me something, this is something I want to explore, I want to learn into. Then I've been into or enrolled into some courses in Delhi and did my first ethical hacking course. And then after completing my B.Tech, I landed my first job as an ethical hacker itself.
Okay.
So that is where my journey into the cybersecurity. It was just because I never been a theoretical kind of a person. I was always like play with the tools. And if you see my mark sheets as well, out of 8 semester, only semester which I score highest was the project based semester. So that is where that was inside me, and just by accident with that movie, which gave me something, my cybersecurity journey started. Cutting it short to how CyberFrat happened. So I was all geek for 12 years. I was behind the systems, writing codes or something. And when I was in Mumbai working with one of the bank, so one of my peer, he was chartered accountant, and he asked, okay, Gaurav, you know so much of cybersecurity. For my fraternity, why don't you do something and take a session on cybercrime? So that was my first opportunity. I've been there in Andheri, addressed around 30 people, and I was talking about cybercrime, which was like, a normal day-to-day job for me but when those people were listening to it, then I said, okay, the world is not aware about it.
Correct.
Okay, so that was my first, I must say, that realization that which I think everyone knows, no one knew about that. And then at that particular, point, then they said, okay, we like this. Why don't you come and do it at a larger forum? Then I been to BKC, address 100 people, and then I realized that this is something which I will like to do. I want to make people aware about cybersecurity, and I started going to session on session. I started adding people in a WhatsApp group, and I named it Cyber Fraternity, which eventually became CyberFrat.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, that's how it started.
It's an amazing journey. And you have spent many years in corporate before
Yeah.
starting CyberFrat. So, are there any experiences, any particular experiences that encouraged you and shaped you the way you look at the cybersecurity community?
So cybersecurity, because when I started building in most of the organization, they look or focus on the processes, technology. Everyone want to spend money on big tools. They want to say that okay, this is how you should follow. But when actually an incident happened, right? Nothing, because people are not aware what to do.
Correct.
Tools are there, but only technical 2, 3, 4 people, but businesses, they don't know. Now sale is not working, marketing is not happening, my operations are shut, and people are clueless. So there are no one talking to them, no one is making them aware. Then I found that okay, this people part is missing, and to have a cyber confidence, the tools and processes will not be enough.
Correct.
Have to start focusing on people. We have to start focusing on education, and that is my learning. And on that, I started looking into that. This is something I want to build in CyberFrat.
That's an amazing. And there must be many people also supporting you in this, or there were any people who inspired you in this?
Yes, exactly. So without inspiration or mentorship, that will
Correct.
not happen. And for my journey, I always have been looking into, when I started my career, I had a mentor. I think on this point, I will like to play that the role of a mentor is very important, because if you are something today and you want to be someone, you have to mentor who knows that. Okay,
Correct.
because I have seen all part, like I was into job. I'm into entrepreneurship now, and the mentors which I used to have when I was into cybersecurity, the mentor I had when I was into risk and strategy, mentor when I was supporting a business as a CISO, all were different. And when I started my entrepreneurship journey, all those mentors were not able to guide me that how to go from there. So your mentorship, the inspiration you want to get from people, that need to be changed with the time when your goals
Correct.
change. So that is how it have been. And there are many hackers in the world which are playing or doing good job at the global level. They are getting these insights and supporting their nation. So those are my inspiration, where I said, okay, I want to do something for my nation, where I want to create a big cybersecurity force. And tomorrow, if someone want to do at a country level organization, I have people who can actually write a consolidated input and give to the nation that, okay, this is something I should do, and as a community, this is what we like to
Correct.
represent or proceed. So that's how it has been.
So, as you said that in the first, you envisioned CyberFrat helping people and making a community, understanding and educating them about cybersecurity.
Yes.
Was that your main goal since start? Has it evolved over the years, the problem that you set out to solve?
It has changed time over time. Okay, I'll tell you how we started. As I said, when I was delivering a session, I found that, okay, so this is a missing. We
Correct.
first need to make people aware about cyber crimes, and everyone should be knowing about it. So I started building cyber fraternity, right? When people were coming in, the biggest challenge which I have seen, or it was about the technical people as well, reskilling themselves.
Okay.
That was the biggest challenge, because when I started my journey, every year I used to go for a certification. I spent lakhs, 2 lakhs to get myself educated for a new thing. But cybersecurity and emerging technologies, two pieces, I will put it in together, like how we are talking about AI as well today,
Correct.
right? So when it comes, it's not. It will take years or 2 years that something new will come. Now everything is coming every month.
Something
Today you are
is
something learning, tomorrow you have to learn something else. So now my time, if I have done a certification, I need to spend something like lakh, 2 lakhs, then new certification. Now the today's youth or anyone who is in the corporate can't do the same thing every month.
Correct.
Right. So what I thought that how someone should not run about behind those certifications, and I create a platform which serves you every month new thing which is happening in the market. So maybe from the technical courses, like I will specifically for my audience who are listening to me, like in last 6 months, if you see SOC 1, SOC 2, then privacy, ISO 42000, which is like artificial intelligence for cybersecurity,
Correct.
and then cybersecurity for artificial intelligence. Okay, then there is something from Europe. There is something called as DORA came in. Then SEBI come up with the CSRF. Okay, RBI came with the new guidelines. So new certification, ISO 27001 came with the latest new guidelines and standard. NIST 2 came. So lot of things. Now if you want to learn and you will keep doing these certification, it's not possible. So I want to give a platform where the subject matter experts come, they give you the right kind of education and you learn out of that.
Correct.
So my problem statement, apart from making all non-technical people aware about cyber
Security.
crime and cyber security, it was like how I reskill the technical folks. So my whole platform started building in that direction, and today I think we are one of the niche platform in India, or maybe I will say some part of global as well, that someone enrolls it and they get everything in cybersecurity they require to do their technical day-to-day job.
Perfect.
So that is something which I have.
So
served.
adaptation is the main policy that everybody should follow, and you have always believed in people over process.
Yeah.
And can you share a moment or story when you saw that it truly paid off, that you actually people are started using and people have actually taken importance?
Okay, so there I will like to put an analogy, right? So paid off, you see today, if the organizations are not, any organization which is not yet hacked, that is just because of their people.
Correct.
Okay, what happens is now technology is coming everywhere and that's becoming very sophisticated. But if you see today, the cyber criminals, they are not that sophisticated. So there are two categories, I will say. One, who are well educated, they know how to write the code, they know how to go for payloads and do all the hacking. And then there is a category which just Google, ChatGPT, make a script and want to hack. Okay, for them, breaching into the processes or technology is not easy. So what they do, or they target, is the people like you and me. Okay, they will do social engineering.
Correct.
They will try to get the OTPs. They try to get some malware or send a phishing email to you, right? So that is where the today's I will say common hacker is trying to do. So that is my idea, where I wanted to make people aware. And when we say people, I'll say we have to create cyber confidence in an organization, and I divide them into the three categories. One is technical, where I'll say your developer should know where is the risk, your senior management should know what is the exposure, and your non-tech people should know how to avoid a phishing link. So people in any organization required to have the cyber confidence, and if anyone clicks, you look into all big cases, either it's a Domino's or a Big Basket or any Air India or something, which it started with how, even if it's ransomware, someone has clicked the link, someone has shared
Correct.
the credentials, it's all people. So there are many case studies where you'll say if people are not educated, it will not pay off. On the other side, where the hackings are not happening, that means there's some sort of education which is there. Yeah.
So your offering says the same: education, advisory, and awareness work together to
Yeah.
build, and which you called as cyber confidence. So is there any story that you would like to share that it has actually worked, and how it has actually evolved cyber confidence in people?
See, I say how it works is specifically for any organization. I'll tell you when I, worked in my banking sector. So I came, my whole, experience for first 12 year was banking. And when I actually joined a FMCG company, okay, there one of the director who came to me and said, we don't do any sort of cyber security. For me, my product is 5 rupees, 10 rupees, a person who will go in the market and buy that product.
Correct.
So what cyber security will do in that? Okay, so for me, it was also a culture shock, because I came from a very regulated background, and when there was no regulations and no one was taking cybersecurity seriously, though tools were there, processes were there, people were not understanding that. Okay, and we had factories, we had system. The people were thinking, okay, nothing can happen for cybersecurity. So that was I think main thing in cybersecurity, where if the people are not hurt, they are not taking it seriously. And ransomware happened. Okay, so that happened because one of the person who was not willing to do assessment of their system, and when something happened, they were not even reported. The people mindset was not right, and after that, now whole organization was looking into a big system, that everything is closed, systems
Correct.
are not working, and then they reshaped. Okay, now we need to take cybersecurity as a main part. That was part of the board. Then I think I was one of the richest guy at that time in the organization, who was spending a lot. so that these kind of things, for people part, I will say, even in cybersecurity, that is something my biggest concern, that people will not take it till they are hurt. So even if I tell you today that Komal, you are going to hack, you will not believe it.
Correct.
You will say, no, my neighbors will get hacked, I will never get hacked, right? The same thing happens in the organization, and they will not trust or believe till the time it hurts. So I have seen the cases where people are actually have burned their hands, they have given up some business, and then they took cybersecurity seriously. So for me, we take these cases go to the people that okay, this is happening to your peers, now you also take it securely. And there is no success case study for cybersecurity as such, because if you are not hacked and you are not in the news, that means
Correct.
it's working and you are successful. There will be stories which will tell you that where it's gone hacked. So you can't just say because of this process they are not yet hacked. They
Correct.
will hack today evening. You never know, right? So always you have the other side of the stories,
Correct.
and before from there you need to learn. And I will say you can postpone how long it take you to get hacked. So one day everyone will get hacked.
Until the damages happen, nobody is going to be
Yeah.
aware of it and actually educate and
Yeah.
use it. There are many cases that are coming up with cybersecurity and hackers hacking everything, companies, big companies, and the real world scenarios. How has it helped in behavior change, especially in cybersecurity? As in, it has actually changed people's behavior. Have they adapted it after happening?
Yes, even my previous case study is all same, right? So as I said, people are learning from what is happening across. But today in the media and everyone is talking about cybersecurity. So what we have seen is more. You must be knowing people who have been attacked with cyber attacks, and I am also done. One of the major concerns or the observation which I had. Whenever someone gets to know about the attack, of course the behavior change, because you know that. For me, any risk, it starts with being aware about it, right? So only then you can take a precaution, because if you don't know what it is all about, you will not going to put anything. So even I'll tell you, people I have seen. You have you tried IRCTC ever logging into the Tatkal Times,
Yes, I think.
right?
Yeah.
And it is not easy to book the ticket.
No.
Do CAPTCHA bother you that time?
Yeah.
Right? So everyone abuses CAPTCHA, that why it is there. But when you actually see why CAPTCHA is there, that means it's not to stop you login, but it's like so that you can log in. It is stopping the bots, the hackers
Correct.
to get in, right? So now when you understand that why it is there, then you say okay, it's for my security, and you will start thinking otherwise. Else you will say अरे यार, why it is happening, एक तो टिकट नहीं मिल रही है, ऊपर से ये कैप्चा. So that is the one thing, right? So even today I'll tell you, you go to Airtel, and let's say your SIM is not working, you get your SIM, for 24 hours you will not able to receive or send messages,
Correct.
right? And a normal user they are like, why this, it's my SIM, I can't do that. But when they realize, because so that if someone is taking a SIM on your behavior, fraud SIM is coming in there, and they will not able to do transaction on your behalf. To stop that, this has came in. So when people are aware, the behavior change will happen. You will actually start thinking that way. That is what I always believe, that people should know about the risks, and then they will be tell that why it is been implemented. You will see they will accept the things. Generally, even someone sitting in the kiosk as well say, I don't know, but 24 hours you will not get any messages. That will piss you off. But if you know the real reason, you will say, yeah, this is
Correct.
for my betterment.
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
Another thing which I have observed in our culture today, I get many cases where say people say, okay, from my account 4 lakh rupees has gone. They are saying, don't tell it to anyone, let me know if you can help me. I said, it's not possible. You have to do FIR, you have to go to the bank, and you need to talk to your parents and something. Nahi, if I tell my parents, I am gone, and I will speak to the bank, nothing is happening, but I am not going to share it with anyone. It's gone, but I can't go and tell. So now the same thing will happen with their parents, same thing will happen with the neighbor, because he has not made people aware, and they have actually put all under the wrap that, okay, something has happened with me, I am not going to share. I have seen many cases, I will tell you 3 or 4 cases out of 10, they are not going to, willing to go out and tell the neighbors or the friends that something has happened with me, because they feel like, okay, that will be what they think about me. So behavior change will happen when people will start educating people about the risk. Like I have given you the 2 case studies, same way.
So, as you said, there are many criminals are using AI. AI is the new thing that has come, and artificial intelligence is everywhere. Defenders are also using AI. So, how is CyberFrat leveraging AI to stay ahead of the curve?
Okay, so For me, AI is all, when I say CyberFrat is all about education, right? For me, it's educating all my cybersecurity and defenders to know about artificial intelligence. Today, we know artificial intelligence can write code, they can make the design, and now artificial intelligence can hack the systems as well. So the example of captcha which I was talking to you, right, why it is becoming so sophisticated, why sometimes we have to type 4 times to get in, because it's just to prove you are a human, and the bot out there is getting more and more sophisticated. They can actually behave like a human. That's where the captcha is coming so much complicated these days, right? So artificial intelligence, they have they can do identity theft, they can do morphing on your behalf, they can actually take your photos, create some profiles,
Correct.
something like that. Even they can make payloads, do testing. Today even phishing, right, that is getting done by artificial intelligence. The kind of templates which are coming in, they study your behavior, your online behavior, and then target you based on your experiences which you are doing, right? So now there are two type of phishings which I generally take. One is normal phishing, which will go to the masses. Okay, what I always say that, okay, hi, there is a Mintra offer or something, or you have won a lottery, that goes to the masses. So whenever you click on the lottery ticket, that actually वो hacker का lottery लगता है, right? Because they are getting you there. So then another is your sophisticated way, where I will see, okay, what Komal is doing. If you are on out today, like we are doing a shoot here, okay, and after this shoot, if you get an email, hi Komal, it was really nice talking to you today, and whatever I have spoke, I have done a transcript, so please find it attached. Will you find it more realistic? The AI can do that, because based on your online behavior, based on your whatever task you are doing, they will actually look into that and create something sophisticated in a way which is targeted to you, based on your behavior. Not for Ria it will be something else, for me it will be something else. So that is how the AI is coming in. The same way today I will see the how on website a hacker used to scan it manually. Now AI can do that, right? So we have started building that in our education system, where we are targeting defenders, that how you can even use AI against AI. We have the old saying, diamond cuts diamond, right? So how to safeguard. So there is something called as compliance as a code, which is coming in, where AI will be part of your system, and now developers are writing a code. It will automatically correct them then and there that this is not the right piece. You have to write it in this way so that hackers will not able to come in. So AI for defenders. There are SOC or SIM, so a lot of technical terms I must say. If it's coming in from cybersecurity, there artificial intelligence is coming in, which will do analysis on your behalf. They will do a lot of analytics, threat intel. When you actually a normal defender look into the alerts which are coming in, so in a second they get thousands or thousands of alerts. Okay, so now artificial intelligence will tell, I know there are 1,000 alerts, let me do the job, you look into these two only, rest I have done. So a lot of things which making cybersecurity easy with the help of AI as well. So which earlier if I have 10 people to look into my system, with AI only 2 now need to look into. There is another buzzword, which is called agentic AI. Yes. Okay. At a organization level, we have like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So layer 1 who monitors all the alerts. Okay. In cybersecurity, agentic AI is taking all that piece, and now all jobs are gone, I will say. Or in with AI, I will never say that jobs are gone. It's like you need to reskill. So now the L1 people need to upgrade or reskill so that they can perform the L2 activities. So everything in L1 is agentic AI, and it has make the job kind of easy, because looking into, now I'm talking 1,000 the alerts will be in lakhs every second, maybe in few months or year, and then AI will actually help you to take care of that kind of load. So we are building that education in our system. So in 2 ways. One is how to leverage AI in cybersecurity and then second is how to secure AI based applications and do their safeguarding. So these two things which we have already inbuilt in our curriculums, and we are promoting as part of CyberFrat, and uh, giving it to 1 lakh plus professionals who are associated with us.
So, Gaurav, you're explaining about your services and how AI has really enhanced awareness and advisory services. But do you think it also risks removing the human from security? You explained that human is important, but at till what level?
Okay. So humans, as I said, one example which I previously gave, like agentic AI and how compliance has code, so it will be impacting the roles of L1 SOC and then auditors as well. As I said, for developers, they are looking into the code over there. But one AI part which removing people in awareness and advisory or education space as well, that even how I see my role will go away. Okay, even we have already started working on this. We have done a POC. Now, what happens? Let's say there is Gaurav Batra, who provides good training of one particular education in cybersecurity, and let's say Komal is also in the same field and doing cybersecurity education. So now there are people who are coming to my portal. They have to enroll my training live or your training live, and then going in. So what I am building in a real-time education platform for them. They will come to my platform. They will say, okay, I want to do, let's say, CSAM as a course. Okay, that's a information security management certified course, and they will say, okay, who you want to deliver this session? Either it's Komal or Gaurav. So our profiles are listed over there. Okay, they will click on one of the profile, and in our system we have created our personas. So now it's Gaurav Batra. Then person will actually live simulated training for that person, and real time it will be my avatar, my voice, giving that training. And when the person asks me the question, that will be live, I will be answering. It's not gonna be me there. So that whole education with AI will change, and we have already built the POC for the same, and we are looking forward to launch it maybe mid of next year for my wider audience. So we are working with the profiles in the industry where, like, who are veterans and who are good in cybersecurity experts, and it will be like you just need to enroll for a training and you need to choose a persona. You are not going to do a live training anymore. You are not going to wait that someone, like if Gaurav is available on weekend 10 to 11, for you Gaurav is available on Monday midnight. So that's all will be possible with AI in the education system, and we are somewhat there. And I'm doing MOUs or signing up some of the industry veterans, and we are creating their personas. So then all certifications which are available on CyberFrat platform, you just need to see who will train you. Now all certifications can be trained by you without you knowing anything in cybersecurity, but I will be just putting your persona over there.
But don't you think that that is somewhat threatening to know?
Not exactly. So there everything, like now with AI, machine learning. Now even if you people talk about deepfakes, okay, everyone says okay, deepfake is something which is risky. I'll tell you, it's not, of course. Right? Deepfakes are not. So now I will say Google. One of the project which I worked back in 2020, and when I was with the Cadbury. Okay, go to Google, search. Cadbury ad for all local or small shops. Okay, you will see a Shah Rukh Khan's ad coming in over there. That's a 2 minutes ad. So you can actually fill a form, give your shop name, any local person over there. So based on your pin code, okay. So now if I'm watching that video here, Shah Rukh Khan will take name of the nearby shop, that from where you will buy these earrings, buy sweets from this shop. So now if I go to Bhandup, that will be separate. If I go to Pune, the shop's name will be separate. Punjab, shop names will be separate. So based on pin code. Now what is this? So again, it's a deepfake of Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan recorded it. Then based on pin code, the name it take is different, right? So that's a business case, right? So same way, when I said is the education, even on awareness, I am building it in a way that in an organization, when I send you a video, you will get an option. You want to receive this message from your CEO, your CFO, your CISO, your CTO. You click that voice, and that face will actually deliver the awareness message to you. So that is something I can even show you. I have an amazing video where it's with AI, my own avatar is being created, and with my voice, me not being there.
But
So
don't you think that people can use it in for wrong reasons also?
it's already happening, right? People
Correct.
are using deepfake is already there. So
Correct.
what I'm giving up the positive side of it.
Correct. So the intention is correct. The intention has to be right of
Exactly,
using the
and
AI
we
in
will
the
be
right
getting
way.
the all consent and permission in
Correct.
hand, and then say this is what we will be using it for, and it's for in your organization only, right? Messaging is going to done. Now I tell you, in a corporate when we use VPNs, okay, that's a virtual private network, right? So it's a business case where you want to log into your or access to your private servers. You don't want to expose it on the internet, right? Someone will actually log into the VPN, the organization VPN, then look into your system. So now it's a business case. I can't go away with that. Now people started using VPN to hide their identities and do hacking, so that
Correct.
people should, the police we should not able to reach out to them. That doesn't mean we will ban VPN. Right?
We cannot.
So it's a positive and negative impact of each and everything. So AI comes with both. So if we use it wisely in the right direction, right? So now for a user who wants to get trained by Gaurav Batra in their own time zone, and now Gaurav is not available, I'm giving them a solution, right? So how you want to use AI, that's up to you. So that's how.
And how are AI tools powering your media platforms, whether it's content creation, phishing simulations, or audience targeting?
So again, specifically one in education and awareness, as I said. So the AI is something where the characters and voice simulation, which we are doing. For my platforms, which we are building on phishing simulations or content specifically, there are two things which we are adding. One, a role-based education. So now when you log into the My System, it will understand that, okay, your profile, because you have your designation and your company profile. So based on that, what all courses you should look into. Okay, so that recommendation is coming by artificial intelligence. The lot of reporting analysis which is getting done by artificial intelligence, and also the same time you will see a platform where, like, say, in an organization you are sitting and you want to ask that, okay, this is something is happening to me, this is a scenario. It will guide you in the real time that as per my analysis or as per, or what AI has seen, so your situation is actually a whistleblower, or there is a warning or something, or you can actually proceed. So these are the three core use cases which we are building up in our scenarios. One is the role-based education and role-based phishing. Okay, because I'll tell you, education today, you go to any security expert and they will tell you, don't open unknown emails. Heard of that? Yes. Right? Do you think this will work? Right, for
Practically
me, for
speaking,
you,
yes.
okay. Now, if because still, I think many people who are listening when doing this awareness training, they will say, okay, Gaurav, why you are saying this? Because they go and out and tell everyone in the organization level, don't open unknown emails. Who will do HR job? What HR is getting? All the resumes. How they will screen the candidates? Do you think first you will give an ID to candidate, you will do the profiling, and then they will send you the resume? That's not going to happen, right? So HR will open unknown emails, right? Sales guys. If I ask Ria, who is sitting here, right? So she manages all my customers or the new onboarding. If she will not unknown emails, if she will not be opening all inside sales or the inside inquiries, who will answer? Right. So giving a wider statement, don't open unknown emails, will not work. I have to go role specific. I need to tell HR that when you are opening an email, what all you should look into. I can't just tell her that don't open. So that is something which AI can create for you. It will understand your job. It will understand what your role is, and then educate based on your need, not a generic statement. So that is what one role-based thing which is happening. And even when we send phishing, so AI we are using to create template. Like for HR, what should be the template for a senior manager or a VP? What should be the template for a IT admin? What should be the template? So that is one thing. Then again, I said the content recommendation, then AI board which will give you a real-time problem statements, and analytics for the senior management. That is all I am leveraging AI in my platform.
That's fantastic, Gaurav. It's great to hear that how AI is being used in the right direction and how it is supposed to be used. It's a perfect example that which you're saying. And with over 1 lakh professionals in your community, how do you plan to seal CyberFrat's tech and AI-driven offerings?
So again, I will resonate to my previous answer as well. So because we are a traditional educational platform at this point of time, but with the leveraging of AI, as I said, I will free up my old trainers. Okay, they will not be available, and they will be just getting royalty paid. Like how music work in today's time. You have created a piece today, and you can earn it lifetime for the this. That is where I will be taking the education. Okay, that is what my platform will provide. So now, Komal, if I have taken your persona, your voice, your face, and the persona, and you are delivering the session, you are just go to Bahamas and enjoy your vacations. You will be getting the royalty paid because I'm leveraging your persona, and that's what my plan is. That on my platform, I will be onboarding all amazing trainers, and then building the education. Like how ChatGPT works, right? So now think of, you are asking a question to the ChatGPT and it's responding back to you. So now it's my persona. You are asking a question, my persona will reply back to you. That's as simple as that. The only thing, you have to make that platform in there. So we are investing a large in the tech stack, and a lot of these things will be out as early as 2027, I guess.
You have already answered the question which I was going to ask you, Gaurav. 5 years from now, what does the future of cybersecurity education and advisory look like to you?
Okay, so as I answered, it's not 5 years. I said like in 2 years, or maybe in a few months, how I am going to see it. But in 5 years, I don't think the name of advisory or awareness will exist. Okay, so how we have seen in past, like when the database came in, everyone was like, okay, there is a database, and then database is now part of our ecosystem. We are using Excel, Access, and the coders, the SQL which they are using. It's not a separate thing. Same way now when AI came, there is a buzz, and AI is now part of the ecosystem, and everyone is actually using ChatGPT and everything on the regular basis. So awareness and advisory is gonna be part of the ecosystem. So like live with help of AI, when you are doing something, AI will tell you you should be doing it or not. Okay, advisory, no one is going to call Gaurav Batra that come and tell me. They will going to have bots. They are going to have an agent which will advise them in the right real time that you should be doing this or not. And even if after the advice he is not doing it, the systems will be built in a way that you are not allowed to do this. There is something called as a new word which is called cyber judgment, and now all businesses are getting trained on that, and everyone will be equipped with the cyber advisory. But then that will be built in system, that even if you are not doing it, system will not allow you to do it. So for me, it's required that whatever I know, whatever I am helping my customers to do, how I can package that in a software and put that as an agent to their system that will help them to do real-time awareness and advisory. So no one will call for advisory or awareness going forward. It will be part of the ecosystem. It will be part of any program which you are doing or any application you are doing, that if you are going to share an OTP, it will say don't do this. Right, so now even everyone is worried about DDoS, ransomware. Solutions are already coming in where at the pipe level or at the, either it's Airtel or Tatacom, that they will stop the ransomware then and there. So same way, awareness advisory will be part of the ecosystem. You are not required to seek an advisory outside. That's going to happen in 5 years. So anyone who is watching it, I will say advisory and awareness will go. Even I will say my business will go, because that is what I am into. But reskilling, I always say. So I have to reskill my business. I have to reshape it and leverage AI as much as possible. That is what I will say.
So you have to be adaptable, you have to be aware, and you have to adapt to new things which are coming. That is the whole circle of it, and that's how you're going to be the future.
Exactly. Future, I will tell you, if you are not using emerging technologies and not latest, you are old in next 1 hour.
Correct. True. There are so many things happening in the world. Every minute we have to be updated. It was great talking to you, Gaurav. Very knowledgeable, and I am going to be aware more now about cybersecurity, and I'll take it into my hands. Before I get hacked, I'll be aware of it and know how to prevent it.
Sure. It was nice talking to you, Komal.
Great.
Thank you for inviting me.